going to go ahead and get started anyways. Today was a day. So anyone who's been keeping up with my stuff knows that I'm having some big problems with my name. As in, it's as if I don't have one anymore. It has been, to say that it has added more hardship would be an understatement. This is crazy. Okay, so back in January when I stopped receiving my pay and they began closing my accounts, and I was like trying to figure out everything that was happening. And you have to keep in mind too, a lot of other stuff was happening that didn't have anything to do with that. And you know, it's just been a lot, which is fine. Life does that. But I never renewed my old phone plan because it was the one that is, I think it's through Verizon, but it's like pay by month. And I never renewed it. And then today I went to get a new phone because this winter was rough and my hands were not cooperating, and I dropped mine lots of times. Now cut your face off. And I got a new plan. I have this pulled up. This is a screenshot I took last week. And this is of my credit score, my TransUnion and Equifax credit score. No. We're going to figure this screen to screen shit out. No. Can you see it? 7/7/19. I could not get a phone today because, so I went to Boost Mobile down the street, and she, we were checking out, whatever, and she runs my ID for the credit stuff because I was in finance. The phone. Boost Mobile has some really good deals. If you don't have fun, I mean, my experience today didn't have anything to do with Boost Mobile. She was great. They were great. My stuff has to do with everything else, you know. But anyways, when she ran my stuff, she said, I've never seen the screen before. And she said, it won't let me create an account for you. It's saying call this number. It says there's a credit stop on your credit bureaus. That's what they do for people who are deceased, so that people don't use so that other living people don't use their credit to, buy things and pay it back if the person's dead. So tomorrow, I suppose, I have to call all 3 credit bureaus and tell them, I guess, I'm still alive. I was not exaggerating. It was not hyperbole when I said they didn't have a name and I'm being treated as if I am deceased. That was not an exaggeration. This is insane. I'm very much still alive, obviously. Still alive. But I certainly can't exist without an active Social Security number, and this is a problem. And I'm still waiting for them to call me because I applied, or not applied, but, well, I guess it is applied, for a copy of my Social Security card back in February. And after all this back and forth, I'm still waiting for them to call me to tell me when my appointment could be. And they said it could be like 45 days from whenever, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for them to call me on one of those silly little free texting. I've been using those a lot, those free texting apps. They work through Wi-Fi and my phone. 720 credit report. Can't get a phone. You want to tell me that I'm not being punished for doing absolutely nothing wrong? This has to do with the annulment. And this is crazy. They took my kids. They took my home. They took everything that I have ever worked for in my entire life. And now my name. This is not normal. No, it isn't. I would assume that the reason that the woman working behind the counter had never seen that screen before is because dead people usually don't come in and apply for self-implants. So, until further notice, I still don't have a phone number. Because those little free apps, they change it sometimes, unless you get the paid ones. But then it's like, this phone is broken anyways. If anyone needs to get a hold of me, the best way to get a hold of me would be through email, honestly. Because I check those all the time. Email a courthousekidnapping@gmail.com. I'm still here. Still kicking. As much as some people don't want that to be the case, I'm sorry, but it is. I don't know. Sunlight is the best disinfectant, right? This is crazy. We're going on 3 years of not being able to hug my babies. I was made homeless. A 10-year military wife made homeless because of a disability after running a nonprofit for the community for 3 years for free. But I don't want to say that because I love doing that. I love mental health VP. I still love it. It feels so sketch to charge people for something you would do for free anyways. To me, I know that not everybody feels that way. I do. That's how I feel in my heart. That's what my heart tells me. So opening the nonprofit, even though it wasn't necessarily like monetarily successful, we helped a lot of people. And I'll always be proud of that. And I still love it. And it does seem like it would cheapen it if it wasn't. I know I didn't make any money off that number at all. But I loved every minute of it, which is worth a lot more than money. I'd like to have a name. That'd be cool. Everyone else gets one. Still alive. Thank you for supporting me, guys. I'm still here. Go check out courthousekidnapping.com. Virginia Beach, Virginia, going on right now. It's crazy. Hi, Victor. Thank you so much. Oh, I saw the chat. I'm getting better with the chat. Thank you, Victor, for making a comment so I could see it. Oh, I'm proud of myself. Yeah, but it's okay. We're going to keep our head up. Work hard. You know, that's all you can do. This is life. The ebbs and flows of life. If we didn't have these trying times, then we wouldn't know how to appreciate the beautiful ones, right? Victor, I've been better. I've been worse. I've been better. He took my name. It's real. But yeah, always stay positive. You have to. You know, you guys hate. I was thinking about something today. I was thinking about how much more emphasis, and this is going to sound crazy to a lot of people, and I understand. I was thinking about Mona and Deacon, of course, as always, but I was thinking about how much more emphasis I really do want to put on them even more about forgiveness and closeness with all of their family members. They've been through so much. And I was thinking about hate, and I was thinking about, resentment and frustration. Of course, we all get like frustrated, and I should have a whole bunch of hate in my heart, but I don't, because I know something about hate that a lot of people forget. Hate is a very unique poison. It's the most unique poison. And the reason is because hate is the only poison that is most toxic to the vessel in which it is held, right? So that's how I feel. That's how I live. And to nurture anything else in my children wouldn't make me a very good mother. I would never nurture hate in their heart. I would never do to them what other people have done. Because that's not being a good mama. And it doesn't matter. Like, it's all about my children, right? You provide for them what either wasn't provided for you. You always want something better for them. And I will always nurture forgiveness and healing and love in both my babies' hearts. I will never, ever, ever fertilize and facilitate hate within them towards anyone, because that's going to hurt them more than it's going to hurt anyone else. And my children's well-being are the most important thing, as all of our children's should be. Their needs come above any of my frustrations anyways. That's just called being a parent. So, anyways, man, that went off on a tangent. I don't have a name. What if I just change all of them? What if I just change my first, second, all the names, and then I'm not going to tell anyone. We'll get through it. Nobody ever said life was easy, right? It's a good thing, too, because they would have been lying. Would have been a lie.